One ring to rule them all. There's only one return, and it ain't of the king, it's of the Jedi. How many nerdy jokes can I put in the beginning of this video? Hey y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video we are going to be doing a flip through of my April spreads. First though, as per usual, we have to close out my March spreads. As you can see, my TBR was an epic fail. So many DNFs this month and not nearly enough completed books. I am filming this a little bit early, so I don't quite have my final pages read number, but given the fact that I had a very up and down reading month, was really just clinging on to the edge of a slump, I think I did pretty well overall. For my favorite lines this month, I don't know what my absolute favorite would be from these. Let's see. Ooh, I think this one is perfect segue for my April spreads. Stories always begin somewhere, even those ideas in the imagination come from somewhere. I decided to start including the little sticker labels, I guess, that I get for my pip sticks every month in here. I also just had to showcase this one because it was so cute and so odd. I was not expecting this combination, but I really enjoy it. My inverse is out. You know, not terrible, seeing as how I brought 3 books in, and technically I read 4 books off of my TBR. I'm currently in the middle of Favorite Star, so hopefully by the end of the month I will have that over here too. Meaning our ending number actually came out to a +2, which is awesome. My wrap up, like I said, I had so many DNFs. Yeah, this was a very up and down reading month for me. Since I am filming this a little bit early, my stats aren't completed yet, which is why we still have a few blanks, and hopefully we'll have another fantasy this month if I finish out Favorite Star, and maybe another comic/graphic novel. In terms of my favorites, I rewatched one of my all-time favorites, Dogma. I actually talked about that in my Get to Know Me tag, so I'll put a link to that in the cards. TV shows, Josh and I finished out The Last of Us, and my god, it was so good. I both cannot wait, and I'm so nervous for season 2. And then I just really got into Bones, and I actually forced Josh to watch some of it with me, and he is enjoying it as well. Songs, I found out that apparently The Maine came out with a new song, and I didn't know about this. Loved You a Little by The Maine, Taking Back Sunday, and I want to say Charlotte Sands also. For my favorite meal, I went out to brunch with Josh and his family, and it was delicious. Moments between my Austin trip with Josh and his family, or seeing my niece's face when our whole family was there for her choir performance. For my daily entries, I had a arcade band that I got from a barcade that we went to with some friends. And then Josh and I attended that TJ Klune event, so this was our ticket. It was at the Dallas Museum of Art, which, you know, it's a bit of a drive, but like totally worth it. And just, I don't really have anything else interesting that I included in. I think everything else is just writing and stickers. Oh, okay, when I got my pip sticks in, I really wasn't feeling like writing anything that day, so I was just like, you know, we're just gonna make some cute little pages with the little bits I got. This was just like cutouts from the flip through booklet they gave me, and then this was the postcard for the month. And you can see my packing list whenever I was getting ready to head to Austin. And then another clip out from the Pip Sticks booklet. Now, are you guys ready? Because I am so excited for these spreads, y'all. I am partaking in realmathon this month, which I talked about in my TBR, and yep, I had to utilize that as my inspiration for my spreads. So a lot going on here. First off, I finally caved and bought a stamp set for typewriter font, which is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I finally did it. I also found a map online and I printed it, tea stained it slightly, cut it all up, and also burned pieces quite a lot. So I have some of those going throughout. And then of course I had to find some sort of a adventure-based quote for the month. I think I'm quite ready for another adventure. Me too, Bilbo. Then we have my log, and you know, I have so many pipsticks that are just totally random now that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start using these within my log to kind of symbolize whatever it is that I'm doing that day. So like for Good Friday, I got a little peep. For Easter, I got a little chick. Haircut, reading sprints I'm gonna be hosting that day, so I have a little lazy potato. And then as you can see, some more of our burnt and stained map. I also have a little adventure awaits that I had to work in here. For my TBR page, this is pretty limited, like I talked about in my TBR. For the most part, I am planning to try and read books randomly off my shelves based on what my TBR jar gives to me. I also wanted to include the map for the realmathon readathon in here, so got that in. Seeing as how most of my TBR this month is dedicated to this, I thought it fit very well on this page. And then over on this side with my pages red, I do want some input from you guys. I don't know what color I should use for my page counting this month, because for the most part everything is black and like this tanned color. I feel like just doing black is going to be sort of bland, and I don't really have a black marker that'll work well that I know won't bleed through a ton. So give me ideas for colors I should use down below in the comments. My favorite line spread, I wanted to make sure I didn't take away too much from the inside. I did have this scalloped washi tape that I thought would work out very well and kind of stick with the theme. Then another piece of our map. Have a brain dump as per usual because I always need it. And then my in versus out page. Usually I'm not filling this in too terribly, so I didn't think it would be a big deal if I took up some of the bottom part with my decorations. Have chance, risk, and seize the day, which is a little hard to see with the glare. And then for my wrap-up page, since I'm going to be on Team Enya, which is the fantasy team, I thought I should include our little Signa here because, you know, all of these books I'm going to be reading are going to be going towards getting points for the Enya team. And then I had this little adventure awaits stamp. I really like how this one turned out for my stats. People, places, things, but travel the biggest. And then my final page is my favorites for the month. Alright y'all, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. I have all my socials as well as a few ways you can support me linked in the description. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Love you, bye!